Welcome. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket or coin jar, the 1984 USA 1-cent coin. Could this humble coin be worth a fortune? Stick around as we explore its history, value, rarity, and how recent auctions have seen some of these coins go for thousands of dollars. You won't want to miss, to understand why the 1984 USA 1-cent coin holds value beyond face. Let's take a step back in time. The coin belongs to the iconic Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The Lincoln Memorial design, which we see on the reverse of the 1984 penny, was introduced in 1959 and ran until 2008. It's a classic piece of American coinage history, but what makes the 1984 penny special? On the obverse, we have the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro. These details alone make the coin a collector's favorite, but there's more to the 1984 1-cent than meets the eye. What about the rarity? At first glance, the 1984 penny doesn't seem all that rare. Over 8 billion pennies were minted in 1984 between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. But there's a key variety that has made some of these coins extremely valuable. That's right. The 1984 double die variety. If you look closely at the coin, particularly around Lincoln's ear and his face, you'll notice a doubling effect. This rare variety is what collectors are hunting for. The doubling on Lincoln's ear is the most prominent and is what sets this variety apart. Not every 1984 penny has this error, and finding one in good condition is even rarer, which is what drives up its value significantly. How much is a 1984 penny worth today? For most of these coins, if they're heavily circulated, they're only worth their face value, 1 cent. However, in uncirculated condition, they can fetch around $1 to $10 depending on their mint mark and grade. But the real prize comes with the double die variety. In recent years, collectors have been willing to pay top dollar for well-preserved examples of the 1984 double die obverse penny. In higher grades, these coins have been known to sell for anywhere between $200 and $2,000, and even more in rare cases. Speaking of high prices, recent auctions have seen some mind-blowing sales of the 1984 double die penny. For example, in an auction held by Heritage Auctions, a certified MS-67 red example of the 1984 double die obverse sold for over $3,000. That's a pretty penny for what started as loose change. And that's not all. Some experts believe that there are still millions of dollars worth of rare pennies, including the 1984 variety, circulating out there. Imagine picking one out of your change and discovering it's worth thousands. It happens more often than you'd think. So how can you identify if you've got a valuable 1984 penny? Grab a magnifying glass and look at Lincoln's ear. If you notice any doubling, particularly around his earlobe, you may have hit the jackpot. Don't forget to check the rest of the coin for any imperfections or errors. It's also important to have your coin graded and authenticated by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to ensure its true value. These services will certify your coin and give it a grade that determines its price at auction. To sum it all up, the 1984 USA 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny, but with varieties like the double die obverse, it can be worth thousands of dollars. Keep an eye out for these rare coins, and you just might find a hidden treasure in your loose change. 1984 USA 1-cent coin, covering its history, rarity, key varieties, recent auction prices, and how collectors can spot the valuable versions of this penny. It's informative while keeping viewers engaged with the possibility of finding a rare coin worth thousands. Deep into the 2015 USA 1-cent coin. We'll explore its design, historical significance, rarity, recent auction sales, and most importantly, whether there are any hidden treasures still circulating in your pocket change. Stay tuned to find out if your 2015 penny could be worth a fortune. Let's start with the design and historical background of the 2015 1-cent coin. The obverse, or front, of the coin features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. This design has graced the penny for more than a century and continues to honor one of America's most beloved presidents. The reverse side of the 2015 penny shows the Union shield. This design was introduced in 2010, symbolizing Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. The shield contains 13 vertical stripes, representing the original colonies, with a single horizontal bar representing the unification of the states. Let's talk value. At face value, the 2015 penny is, of course, worth 1 cent. But as with any coin, rarity and condition play a major role in determining its actual market value. In circulated condition, most 2015 pennies are worth no more than their face value. However, things change when we look at uncirculated coins or coins that have been preserved in near-perfect condition. Coins graded MS-65 or higher, meaning they're in mint condition with no visible wear or damage, can sell for significantly more. In auctions, some have been known to fetch prices ranging from a few dollars to over $100, but it's not just condition that affects value. Rare minting errors can make a penny worth a small fortune. Some 2015 pennies feature doubled die errors, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws. These mistakes make them rare and highly sought after by collectors. Speaking of rarity, let's take a look at some recent auction sales of 2015 pennies. While most 2015 pennies sell for a modest amount, there have been some extraordinary sales. In 2021, an uncirculated 2015 penny graded MS-68 by PCGS sold for over $1,000 at auction. This is a record for a 2015 penny, proving that these modern coins can fetch impressive sums if they're in pristine condition. Even more remarkable are the error coins from 2015. A penny with a rare double die error was recently auctioned for nearly $2,000. So, if you come across a 2015 penny that looks a little off, it might be worth a lot more than you think. So, could a 2015 penny in circulation right now be worth millions? While it's highly unlikely that a single 2015 penny is valued in the millions, the total value of rare and collectible pennies out there could add up to millions of dollars in the coin market. With over 9.1 billion pennies minted in 2015 between the Philadelphia and Denver mints, finding a high-value penny might seem like finding a needle in a haystack. However, rare varieties, especially error coins, do exist. It's always worth checking your pocket change and keeping an eye out for coins that look unusual or are in exceptional condition. Who knows, your next penny find could end up being a hidden gem worth far more than a single cent. So, how can you tell if your 2015 penny is valuable? Here are a few tips. Check the condition. Is your penny shiny and free from scratches or wear? If so, it might be uncirculated and worth more. Look for mint errors. Examine the coin closely for signs of errors like doubling on the letters, off-center strikes, or unusual marks. Get your coin graded. If you think you have a rare find, it's worth sending your penny to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can certify its authenticity and condition, increasing its value to collectors. Sell through reputable channels. Whether it's an online marketplace like eBay or a trusted auction house, make sure to sell your coin through a platform that connects you with serious collectors. The 2015 USA 1-cent coin might be common, but within the billions minted, there are rare treasures waiting to be found. Whether it's a pristine, uncirculated coin or a unique mint error, these pennies can be worth far more than their face value. So, don't overlook your pocket change. You might just have a small fortune hiding in plain sight. We dive deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting and numismatics to uncover the hidden gems that might just be hiding in your pocket change. Stay tuned as we explore the value, rarity, and historical background of the 1997 penny. Plus, we'll take a look at recent auctions and how you might have a fortune sitting in your coin jar. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, making it one of the most recognized coins in American history. But today, we're focusing on a specific year, 1997. This coin might look like any other penny at first glance, but could it be worth more than just 1 cent? The Lincoln penny was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent, and it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president. In 1959, the reverse design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial, marking another milestone in American coin history. By 1997, the penny had undergone several subtle changes in design and metal composition. However, it still featured the familiar bust of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Despite its widespread circulation, certain rare variations of the 1997 penny can make it highly sought after by collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1997 Lincoln penny. On the obverse, you'll find a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. The year 1997 is inscribed, along with the phrase, "In God We Trust." To the right, we have the word Liberty. On the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny depiction of the statue of Lincoln within the memorial. Above, the words United States of America and E pluribus unum are prominently displayed. What makes the 1997 penny special isn't necessarily its design, but the potential errors and rare mintings that could drastically increase its value. The U.S. Mint produced a whopping 13.1 billion pennies in 1997. That includes coins from both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. With such a high production number, the majority of these pennies are only worth their face value. However, there are certain rare varieties that collectors are always on the lookout for. While the 1997 penny might not seem rare in general circulation, certain mint errors can make specific coins highly valuable. A double die obverse or a coin with an off-center strike could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Some of the most valuable 1997 pennies are those with mint errors. One notable error is the double die obverse, where the inscriptions or image are duplicated. This error can occur during the minting process when the die strikes the coin twice, creating a doubled effect on the date, letters, or even Lincoln's portrait. Another error to look out for is the off-center strike. This happens when the blank coin isn't properly aligned with the die, causing part of the design to be missing. The more off-center the strike, the higher the potential value. 1997 penny errors to look out for: double die obverse, off-center strike, die cracks and cuds. Now, let's talk about auctions. While most 1997 pennies are worth just 1 cent, some rare varieties have been known to sell for substantial amounts at auction. A high-grade 1997 penny with a mint error could bring in thousands of dollars. Notable auction results: 1997 double die obverse, sold for $2,500 at auction in 2020. 1997 off-center strike, sold for $1,200 at auction in 2021. But could a regular 1997 penny be worth millions? Well, that's where the dream of collectors comes in. Although number 1997 penny has yet to hit the $1 million mark, we've seen examples of coins from other years reaching this incredible value. So, how can you determine if your 1997 penny is valuable? Start by examining the coin closely. You'll want to use a magnifying glass to check for any doubling on the date or letters. Look for off-center strikes, cracks, or other anomalies that could increase its worth. Also, pay attention to the coin's condition. A 1997 penny in uncirculated or mint state condition will always be worth more than a heavily worn coin. Can a 1997 penny really be worth millions? While it's rare, it's not impossible. In the world of coin collecting, condition, rarity, and demand all play significant roles in determining value. If a previously undiscovered error is found or a pristine example appears at auction, the value of a 1997 penny could skyrocket. So, the next time you come across a 1997 penny, take a moment to inspect it. You might just be holding a hidden treasure. Whether it's worth a penny or $1 million, the story behind these coins is always fascinating. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the world of rare and valuable coins. Have you found any valuable pennies in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Millionaire coins today, we'll explore one such coin, the 1990 UK 2 pence. Is it one of those hidden treasures worth millions? Let's dive into its history, rarity, value, and some fascinating auction results that may surprise you. We're talking about the 1992 pence coin from the United Kingdom, a piece that, on the surface, looks like any ordinary coin you might find in your pocket. But is it? Let's start with its historical background. Historical background of the 1992 pence coin, the 2 pence coin, introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of British currency, has a rich history. The 1990 version continues to bear the familiar design introduced by Christopher Ironside, featuring the Prince of Wales feathers and the Latin motto, Ich diene, which translates to *I serve*. On the obverse, we have Queen Elizabeth II, depicted by renowned artist Raphael Maklauf. The 1990 coin marks the final decade of this portrait, as it was later replaced by a more mature image of the Queen in 1998. While the design might seem unchanged over the years, each year of mintage carries its own story, and 1990 is no different. Let's talk about the big question, rarity. How rare is the 1992 pence coin? Well, the truth is, it's not a coin you'd expect to be extremely rare. But here's where things get interesting. In 1990, the Royal Mint produced millions of these coins. However, there's a key detail: the mintage of these coins fluctuated, and certain versions, especially those in uncirculated or proof condition, can be significantly harder to find. Coins that have been well preserved or found in original sets often hold a much higher value than those in regular circulation. So, how much is a 1992 pence worth today? Well, in everyday circulation, it's still worth, you guessed it, 2 pence. But the condition and where the coin has been stored play a huge role in its value. A coin in average circulated condition is worth its face value, but if you happen to have one in uncirculated or mint condition, it could fetch a few dollars from collectors. These coins are popular among numismatists who want to complete their sets or find coins in pristine condition. In 2023, uncirculated examples were being sold for as much as $10 to $15 on various numismatic marketplaces. But here's where it gets really exciting. Occasionally, 1992 pence coins in remarkable condition, or part of rare minting errors, have shown up in auctions and fetched some impressive. Recently, a set of coins including a flawless 1992 pence was auctioned for several $100s. While that may not seem like millions, remember, collectors are always on the lookout for mint condition and error coins. There's always a chance that one of these hidden gems could skyrocket in value due to its uniqueness. Now, you might be wondering, could the 1992 pence be worth millions? While no 2 pence coin from 1990 has sold for millions yet, there's always the possibility that a significant minting error or a rare version could surface, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. Some older British coins, such as early pennies or sovereigns, have fetched millions due to their rarity, historical significance, and minting errors. While the 1992 pence hasn't yet reached those heights, there's no telling what a rare mint error could do in the future. So, what's the final word on the 1992 pence? It's a fascinating coin with historical significance, but its value lies mostly in its condition and potential for minting errors. Coins in uncirculated or near mint condition can fetch decent sums at auction, and you never know when one of these might make headlines.